What's up, YouTube? It's yours truly, Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the 6, bringing y'all a ranked match versus actually a subscriber I didn't know until after the game. He told me he was, and it was like, "You gonna put this game on YouTube?" And so I definitely am, because it's a great game. And you see that one in the bottom right hand corner. There's 5 huge plays in this game that I call kind of Madden BS, and really from the title of this video, like what could go wrong did go wrong. And so the first one was a kickoff return to open up the game. You know, there's nothing worse than that, because at least the first possession, that should have been an interception too. Like half the time I get picks on those, and the other half it's like my defender just doesn't react. It's so dumb. But you know, the 5 things are it's just 5 things that just went on in this game that was just complete, I feel like, BS. And you know, it was tough. It makes it hard in this game. Y'all will see as this game goes on. I'll point out the other 4 as well. But yeah, so you never want to give up a touchdown to begin the game, because you don't get to see any of his offense and make any adjustments. So it takes even longer to figure out what he's trying to do and counter it. And then number 2 was if I threw an interception. I mean, that was my fault. I threw an interception in the very first play. He had a nice little lurk. And the second part is I cannot stop this guy's delay routes and drag routes. A lot of times he has 2, I think a running back and a tight end, or maybe he has 2 running backs on the line of scrimmage that like the empty eagle formation or whatever, that just go on delay routes to the inside, or he would do drag routes, and every once in a while he would streak that running back. And so it was very hard. I had a lot of trouble stopping it. And then he had a couple nice draw plays out of some bunch formations, but you know, you're not going to beat me throughout the game with just running the ball. So, you know, I'll let him get away with a few of those draws, and then once I sense he's going to hit a draw, I'll just send like 6, and the draw's done for. But yeah, so I had some really big trouble stopping him, slowing him down. Looking back, hindsight, I was trying to just run that 4-3 over plus play, and try to make a little scheme out of it, and find out what adjustments to use. But that play doesn't work too well against a bunch of those delay routes, because it gets picked up. The blitz gets picked up, or even if it doesn't, those delay routes just get out just in time for him to throw it out there, and it's very hard to guard 2 different ones. As you see right here, just a drag route. And drag routes, guys, if you haven't put this in your scheme yet, drag routes are super effective. And right there, I'm pretty sure that was a delay route. Super effective, especially if someone likes to blitz a lot, or even play coverage defense against zone. They get in between all the zones, and it's definitely a must-have. I think drag routes, streak routes, and wheel routes are the 3 things that every offense should have at least a little bit of variation. So here's the number 2 Madden BS that happened during this game that made me cringe. You know, second quarter, we only had a couple offensive possessions, and what do you know? Mike Vick gets hurt. I mean, he gets hurt in real life too, but my goodness, man, this is Madden. He can't be just getting hurt like that. You know, it puts a lot of pressure on me, and you know, I don't know how Nick Foles throws the ball. I don't know how accurate it is, or bad he is. I don't even think I've used him one time all year long. Not to mention, I'm already using the Eagles, which they have some explosive offense, but without Michael Vick there, Nick Foles is definitely inconsistent. I don't know exactly the way he likes to throw the ball. So, and a lot of my passes are no. Yep, this is definitely number 3. He didn't get 1 kick return, but 2 in the first half. I've never seen that before. You know, I've had someone return 1 in a game before, but never 2. Like, that's just unheard of. And you know, this game I have 28 points on the board. He would only have 14. Who knows if he would have scored those other 2 possessions? He might have. But once again, just getting loose with the drag route. My goodness. So now look, he's blocking the crib and just sending 3 people on routes and trying to hit the auto fade in the back of the end zone. In my opinion, he's about 4 or 5 yards too far out to do that. You want to be anywhere between like the 12 and 15. About the 14-yard line is probably the best spot to do that. But he definitely knows what he's doing with those. And you know, this guy was a heck of a player. He played really good offense, and he did a really good job on defense. Look at that overthrow. And then this is number 4. That is never an interception. I know that route. It's kind of like a little like deep out route, like angled kind of thing. I don't even know what the route would be called. But you throw it right whenever he's about to cut out, and you just lob it out there, and the quarterback will throw it out. But he just had a terrible throw, and the defender jumped it. You know, I hate that. And then I didn't have enough time to put that defender on a purple instead. He was on a flat route, so he got burnt. Yeah, that was a nice pocket presence right there by Foles. So yeah, so I really need to, I'm aware of these drag routes that he's been killing me with. I just need to figure out how to stop him. You know, I'm taking away a lot of his deep stuff for the most part. It's just those delay and drag routes, man. It was tough all game long. Like, looking back, I just wish I didn't blitz as much and get away from trying to just allow up that one little scheme on defense and just try to lock up those delay routes. But luckily, you know, I'm still in the game. It's only a 10-point game right here. 4th and goal. I decided to take my points. I had a very poor possession inside the 10-yard line right there. I should have just thrown some auto fades, like everyone calls them problem fades, you know, but I should have just tried to throw those and got a touchdown. Instead, I ran the ball a little much, and he was run committing, ready for it. So good defense on his part, just held me to field goal, but I had to take my points because I needed to make it a one-possession game, as y'all know. 4th and 13. Looks like I'm going to get a stop. I took the deep zone guy and was just lurking across the middle, and really good awareness on my opponent's behalf, and was able to take advantage of it and complete a lob streak on 4th down and 13. So that was a big momentum change right there. I could have had the ball and scored this touchdown if I could to tie up the ball game, but instead he's up by 2 possessions with only 5 minutes left in the game. Once again, 4th and inches, my favorite thing, PA spot. I've talked about it a bunch. Everyone run commits, tries to take away the quarterback sneak, so I just hit him with that little slant out on goal line. Everyone should try that out. It works 90% of the time for sure. And this is what I was talking about with just hitting off the fade route inside the 10-yard line, easy touchdown. So instead of settling for field goal, I would have had a 2 touchdown, 14 points instead of 10. But you know, looking back, you know, everyone can change some stuff up. But finally, I lurked one of his drags. He threw it to the right one. The other one was open, and he threw it to the double-covered guy. And right here, this was a 2-point conversion tip play I brought to y'all. And it's good everywhere in the field because those 2 little modified fade routes, like when you're inside the 10-yard line, they always get inside position against zone and man coverage. So I love to run that in the red zone, people, because it's out of a 2-back set. So a lot of people think you're going to run the ball, set up a blitz, or they're not really looking for those little modified fade routes, and so they're really money inside the red zone. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I was able to capitalize on it, tie up the ball game with 2 minutes left. I have got to get a stop. I did not kick an onside because I felt like I can get a stop, or at least have enough time, because there was I think 4 minutes left on the clock. Really good users right there. Ran commit the wrong way, but was able to recover. So now it's 39. I have got to get the stop, make him kick a field goal. I only have 1 timeout left, and then try to score, because I feel if I can hold him field goal, the game is mine, because I don't think he can stop my offense. I'm able to get my stop, so it's 4th and 4. He has to take his points. It'd be stupid if he didn't take his points. He's going to kick me the ball off. You know, I have 1:06, no timeouts left, and I'm feeling pretty confident right now. As long as Foles doesn't screw me over, I'll be all right. And so hit him up with a wheel route, and this is where number 5 happens. Boom! Macklin fumbles the ball, and that's one of those things that's really frustrating, because you can't just give up your receiver and let him go down, because it was like an instant thing. I don't even think he necessarily caught that. I wish it was just an incompletion. But very good game to my opponent. You know, we'll definitely have to get another one. So I hope y'all enjoyed this gameplay. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Route Combo, because when I come back from Italy, we will be playing some subscriber games until Madden 25 comes out. So once again, I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to rate and comment if you enjoyed this, and I will see y'all on the 6. Peace out, y'all.